Assalamualaikum, Sister Hanis.
Waalaikumsalam. Hi, Syed. How are you?
Oh, I'm okay, Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Just wanna say what's up. Let's hang out sometimes.
Yeah, sure. Let's have lunch tomorrow. I'll treat you.
Is it? What? Is it? Wow, you want to treat me? Okay, that's very nice of you. So, okay, let's meet up tomorrow at usual place. Okay, Hanis. I'd like to know. I have a lot of money, see, in my bank account, but I still want to make it grow.
Okay.
So, what can I do with my money?
Maybe you can buy a stock so that you can receive a dividend.
Dividend?
Yeah.
What is a dividend? Give me just a brief definition.
Dividend is actually a reward, or it can be in cash or stock that the company gives to you as a return of your investment.
I see. So, my return of the investment from the dividend, when will I get the dividend? Meaning the procedure.
Basically, it has 4 kind of dates. Declaration date, ex-dividend, date of record, and also payment date.
I see. Okay, Miss. About this company, to know about you guys' the dividend policy.
We are from company A. We are basically use the constant payout ratio policy. This means that our company pay to the shareholders according to the specific percentage from our earning company. So, for example, we pay that every year we pay 10% from our earning company. So, when we use this policy, this means that our dividend is fluctuates the indirect proportion of the earnings from the company.
It depends on the earnings of the company itself.
Yes. Okay. So this policy is preferred by the firms because it can show that the firms is have the ability to pay the dividends to their shareholders.
Okay, that is quite interesting policy that you guys have.
Yes.
I would like to know what are the factors that that will affect your guys' dividend policy.
So basically, our company have 2 factors that affecting dividend policy. So the first one is the legal constraints. This means that the dividends are also sometimes limited to the sum of the firm's most recent and past retained earnings.
Okay.
So most states also prohibits dividends when firms have overdue liabilities, either insolvent or bankrupt. Okay. The second one is the contractual constraints. Okay, this means that the cash dividends payments is constrained by the restrictive loan agreement. Or and bond indentures.
I see.
Okay. So it prohibits the payment of cash dividends until a certain level of earnings are achieved to a certain dollar amount of percentage. Okay. So that's all. So understand, right?
I understand. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Okay, now I get the clear picture of the dividend policy. Now I want to know about what are the forms of dividend that your company provides.
So our company pay dividend to the shareholders based on the stock dividends. This means that dividend payment made in the form of additional shares rather than the cash payout.
So meaning that if I happen to invest in this company, I will get the ownership of the company since I get the stock of the company.
Yes, because you have the shares from our company.
Okay. So I would like to know what are the dividend policies that has been implemented in this company.
Okay, first I will introduce myself. My name is Anis. I am from company B. So basically our company is using regular dividend policy. Based on this policy, we will pay dividend based on a fixed dollar dividend each year. For example, for this year we will pay 1,000 ringgit Malaysia per year to each stockholder.
Okay.
On top of that, we will increase the payment if our earnings are proven to be reliable.
Oh, I see. This is interesting. Okay. Okay. That's an interesting policy there. So, what are the other forms of dividend policy that you guys have?
Okay, basically our company use stock split as other form of dividend. Stock split is a recapitalization that affect number of shares outstanding, par value, market price and earning per share.
Wow.
The rationale of using this stock split is that it will lower the price of the share and make it more attractive to our potential investor like you.
Oh, I see. Okay, so that's a quite interesting policy there. But what are the factors that will affect your dividend policy?
Okay, there are two factors that affect our dividend policy. First is internal constraint. Internal constraint basically depend on our company's ability to pay dividend because we are actually restricted by the amount of available cash over the level of the retained earning. And the second is growth prospect. Growth prospect is basically because newer, rapidly growing firms, they are usually spend most of their funds to cover their operational expenses and the financial expansion.
Oh, I see. Okay, Miss. I would like to know about the company's dividend policy.
Alright. Let me tell myself to you first. I'm Farah from company C.
Okay.
Okay, so since my company, our sale affected by the business cycle such as expansion and contraction, so our company use the low, regular and extra dividend policy. Have you heard it before?
Never.
Never. It's okay. I will explain.
Thank you.
Okay. So for this type of dividend policy, we will pay to you the very little percentage of dividend. However, if our company manage to make increase in the earning for certain period, so we will also increase the payment of dividend to you. However, we have no obligation to maintain that increase in payment of dividend for the next subsequent years. We will pay back the regular amount before, the original amount of dividend.
Okay. Oh, I see. That's quite interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that kept in mind about your dividend policies, what are the factors that will affect your dividend policies?
Okay, so there are several factors that affect our dividend policy. For the first one is honor consideration. For this honor consideration, the first one will assess your tax status, meaning that we will examine your chargeable income, your wealth and your asset. If we find out that you have to pay quite high payment of tax, we will decrease the payment of dividend to you so that you can apply for deferred tax. Okay, so this deferred tax meaning that you can delay your tax payment in the future when you sell back this share.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, so for the second one on the consideration is we will assess the investment opportunity from the perspective of you, meaning that if we find out that you have opportunity for your external investment, okay, so we will pay a high payment of dividend so that you can use that dividend to invest in that external investment.
Oh, I see.
Okay. So the third one is potential dilution of ownership. Potential dilution of ownership, if we find out that our firm need more extra cash, so we will issue more number of outstanding shares. Okay, so when we issue more number of outstanding shares, your percentage of ownership in our firm will decrease. So when your ownership in our firm decrease, also your payment of dividend will decrease. Yes, you're very clever. Okay. Okay, the second factor to determine our dividend policy is market consideration. Okay, so our firm will try our best to pay low percentage of dividend regularly. Why? Because because a fixed or increasing payment of dividend will show a positive signal that our firm will do a better performance in the next subsequent years for future prospect.
I see. Okay, so that's quite interesting, dividend policy. But what are the other types of is the other type of dividend, the other form of dividend that your guys provide?
Okay, so other form of dividend that we also provide to you is stock repurchase, or the famous name is stock buyback. Okay, this stock buyback is we acquire back the stock that we have issued to you. So instead of we pay dividend to you, we return your money back.
I see.
Da